Here we are told that there is a function y equal to f of x, and this function is symmetrical about the line x equal to 2. Then which of these following four are applicable? F of x plus 2 equal to f of x minus 2, f of 2 plus x equal to f of 2 minus x, f of x equal to f of minus x, f of x equal to minus of f of minus x. Let us try to understand what all these four mean. Okay. So for example, f of x equal to f of minus x. What does that mean? F of x equal to f of minus x. So for example, a graph like this, the green one, whatever minus x is there, x also is the same result. Whatever x and minus x is the same result. Whatever x is there, y minus x also same result. That means what is this? This is symmetrical about y-axis. Okay, this is symmetrical about y-axis. That means it's an even function. Graph C, this one means an even function. That means f of x, whatever is the value of x, minus x also, it will give the same value. F of 2 is 4, f of minus 2 is also 4, f of 1 is 1, f of minus 1 is also 1. So, this is a symmetric graph which is with respect to y-axis. Clearly, within one such graph, this is not symmetric about the line x equal to 2. Right. This is not symmetric about the line x equal to 2. So that's why clearly the C is wrong. Okay. F of x is equal to f of minus of f of minus x. What does that mean? F of x. Let's take this line, this red line. F of 1. F of 1 is 1 should be equal to minus of f of minus 1. F of minus 1 is 1, minus 1. F of minus 1 is minus 1. 1 is equal to minus of minus 1, which is equal to again 1. Similarly, f of 2 is 2, f of 2 is 2, f of should be equal to minus of f of minus 2, which is again minus 2, minus of minus 2, which is equal to 2. So this is the definition of odd function. Odd function. What does that mean? It is symmetric with respect to origin. This is symmetric with respect to origin. F of x should be equal to minus of f of minus x. Right. This is symmetric to with respect to origin. What does that mean? If you rotate the graph like this, if you rotate this graph 180 degrees, then you will still get the same graph. That is symmetry about origin. If x, y are there on the graph. So for example, 3, 3 are there on the graph, then minus x, minus y should also be there on the graph. Minus 3, minus 3. Okay, x, y are there on the graph. Minus x, minus y are also there on the graph. So f of x means x comma f of x. These are the coordinates. Then minus x, what we are saying, f of minus x. F of minus x, if this also should be on the graph, what is f of minus x? It is equal to minus of f of x. F of minus x is equal to minus of f of x. Is equal to minus of f of x. What does that mean? X f of x are there, minus x minus f of x are there. Right. So this is the definition of odd function. So clearly this is not symmetric about the line x equal to 2. This line, this red line is clearly not symmetrical about this line x equal to 2. So this is also wrong. Now f of 2 plus x should be equal to f of 2 minus x. For example, let us take this graph now, the blue graph. 2 plus x, f of 3, it is 1, f of 2 minus 1, f of 2 plus 1 is 1, f of 2 minus 1 is also 1, f of 2 plus 2, which is 4, f of 2 minus 2, that is 0, this is also 4. So this graph is clearly symmetric about this line. This line. This graph is clearly symmetric about this line. So this is the correct answer. Of 2 plus x, whatever is the right side, that is symmetrical with respect to the left side. Because 2 is at the middle of this graph, right? So if you fold the graph on this line, this and this will coincide. That is this. Now f of x plus 2 and f of x minus 2. If these two are equal. Okay, so please notice these two are different. This is 2 plus x and this is 2 minus x. This is x plus 2 versus x minus 2. What does that mean? Let us take this purple graph. These lines. These lines. Okay. So whatever x that you take, let's take you take the x as minus 1. minus 1 plus 2, that is plus 1, right? Minus 1 plus 2, this value, which is equal to minus 1 minus 2, that is this value, right? This and this. Similarly, if you take minus 2, minus 2, that is minus 1. This value is equal to minus 2 plus 2, that is this value. So this value and this value are equal, this value and this value are equal, this value and this value are equal, whatever. Likewise. So this value and this value are equal, whatever you say. So if this is x minus 2 and this is x plus 2. Basically, this is a periodic function. Clearly, this graph is not symmetric with respect to this line, right? This line, it is not symmetric. Symmetric with respect to this line means the graph should have been something like this. But it is not like this. It is like this. It is like this. It is like this. These two lines are clearly not symmetric with respect to this line. Right, f of x plus 2 equal to f of x minus 2. This is kind of periodic graph. For example, sine x plus 2 pi is equal to sine x minus 2 pi. This is something like this. What does it mean? This means sine graph is periodic with period 2 pi. That means every 2 pi units, the sine will repeat itself. Right, after every 2 pi, first 2 pi, second 2 pi, third 2 pi, like this. This graph will repeat itself. So this is a kind of periodic graph. Clearly, this is not symmetric. So sine is symmetric, but we can always create some graph like this, like we have created, right? This is not clearly not symmetric with respect to x equal to 2. So this is also wrong. Okay, so only thing among these four that is valid is 2 plus x is equal to 2 minus x. That is this kind of graph, this blue graph. 2 plus x equal to 2 minus x, you are forcing the right side and left side of the graph to be the same. You are forcing in this case. In that way, so that's why it will be symmetric about this line, which will be at the center. And f of x equal to f of minus x, that means that is even function. And you are forcing this to be same on either side of y-axis. See the similarity between this and this. Here we are forcing the graph to be same on either side of the y-axis. Okay, and when x equal to 0. Here you are forcing the graph to be symmetric with respect to the origin. Here what is f of x equal to minus of f of minus x means f of minus x equal to minus of f of x. Right. Whatever y is there, minus y should be there here. Okay, so this graph is symmetric with respect to origin. This is the definition of odd function. This is the definition of even function. Right, guys? So finally, what is the correct answer? The correct answer is this one.